Hello, everybody. Hello, tribe. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Yaje here, and in today's video, I will share with you how I cook Okongobong with Egusi. Okongobong is known in Nigeria as Ugu, and the common name is fluted pumpkin. In addition to the okongobong, these are the other ingredients that you're going to need. Limestone, egusi, also known as melon seeds. I have the white and the green type. And then I always like to use peppers in my cooking because I grow them and because it's good for your metabolism. Aromatics such as garlic and ginger. And then onion as well as crayfish. Crayfish is dried shrimps, so yeah, it adds protein, and then I have other cooked meats for my protein as well. So step number one is to prepare the okongobong, and I do that by just picking the okongobong. That's how we will call it, but just separating the tough stems from the leaves. Of course, I've already triple washed my vegetables. Okay, always make sure that you wash your vegetables at least two times to remove any soil particles, any bugs and stuff like that. So yeah, I pick and then I slice my okongobong. Then the next step is to blanch. To blanch the okongobong, I use limestone. That's where the kangwa comes in to do two things. The kangwa does two things: maintains the green color, and then it helps to tenderize the vegetables. So blanching is quick cooking, and then you remove and quickly cool it in cold water or iced water. And then I just gently massage the vegetables to remove extra water, and that is it. So your ugu is now ready for cooking. The next step is to make a paste with that egusi, and I do that by mixing the ground egusi in my broth. Yeah, what I did was I separated the broth from the meat. So now I'm using it to make a paste with the egusi. It adds flavor, okay? And then when you make that paste, you can season with salt as well. I'm using a big pot because I'm trying to prevent things from splattering to my stove top. Plus, I'm making a big pot for Sunday, right? So I'm going to brown the meat first. This is optional, but I do that to add flavor. So I brown the meat and then I remove it. In the same pot, I'm going to saute my onions and then take it out as well. I don't want to overcook the onions. This is just me. You can definitely just leave it in there. So the next step will be to cook that egusi paste that we prepared, okay? So we're going to add it back to that pot and then add water and then cover the pot, let it cook. Let it cook for at least 20 minutes on low to medium heat. Egusi wants to burn. While it's cooking, we're going to toast and crush our crayfish. If you have it already powdered, that is fine. If not, just on medium heat, toast that crayfish. It brings out the flavor. And I'm using my potato masher here to crush it. You can run it in the food processor if you will. Okay. So the next step now that our egusi is all cooked up, we are going to add back that crayfish. We're going to add the crayfish to it and then add the prepared blanched okongobong. Quick reminder, guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please, please, please. It helps a great deal to know that somebody is watching, okay? So at this point, just give some thumbs up to the video. Thank you. All right. So if you want this to stay vegetarian at this point, your food is ready, okay? Almost ready anyway. You just taste and adjust seasoning and then you can just leave it like that. Otherwise, if you are meat eating, go ahead and add the meats back to your okongobong at this point. I could have just left the meat separate, okay? But, this time I added it back. Now thinking about it, I should have just left the meat separate and made the okongobong separate. That way I give options to different dietary preferences. So this can totally be vegetarian, or if you're meat eating, you can add the meat and make it omnivorous. Up to you. Again, African cooking, we keep tasting and adjusting the flavor. If it needs a seasoning cube here and there, go ahead and add. That's what I did. If it's looking too dry, add more water and just mix everything and then just put the lid on it. I did, and cook it to just bring together all of the different flavors. At this point, I'm bringing my cooked peppers back in. I didn't want it to be too spicy. Okay, what I'm adding here is completely optional. Okay, I would not do this if I'm just eating this by myself, but when I'm cooking for people, I cook for people. So what I did was I sauteed more onions, and then I'm using it as a garnish. And our Egusi Okong Obong is ready. Now, you can eat this with pounded yam, which is what I did for that Sunday meal. That's my own portion there. Or you can have it with rice cauliflower. That is how I've been having it, with rice cauliflower. It's so yummy. Some people have it with boiled plantains, with cassava, different types of tubers. It all works. Thank you so much for watching again. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I would appreciate you subscribing. I would appreciate a couple of thumbs up. Thank you.